Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to give you a guide on finding all the manuscript for the council in episode 1. You're not going to be able to collect all the manuscripts on your first run through because you have to make decisions on what parts of the house you go to and who you help. So hopefully in the future episodes we can go to the locations that we missed. So the first manuscript you're going to get automatically. Like I said in my beginners video, you're going to have to pick a class, and when you pick a class you automatically get a book that's related to that class. That skill, you'll get a skill from that class. So I picked diplomat, and then I got a book that gave me a skill point in diversion. You don't get that skill point right away. You have to wait until after the mission, and then in the morning you pick a book, and then you get that skill point after you read the book. Alright, so the second manual is going to be right there on the docks when you come in. Make sure you pick up the rusty iron bar, because you're going to have to jimmy open this floorboard, and underneath there's going to be a stash that your mother left behind. In that stash is going to be the second manual, or the manuscript.
It's different from the rest. That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside.
There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum.
It's called the Mysterium Cosmographicum.
Crying out loud. What's happened to you, Mother?
Also, some of the manuscripts come in multiple pages, so you have to collect all the pages before that you can actually equip it.
A little food, a few toiletries.
Alright, the third manuscript's going to be in the Great Hall of Zeus. After you talk to the priest and you get his letter, walk towards the fireplace, and then right on the table is going to be Parallel Lives. If you have the certain skill, I forget which one, you could read some of it, but if not, you can just take it and then get added to your inventory.
By Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Alright, before you go to your room, make sure you check the hallway. There's going to be a bunch of stuff, including one page of an encyclopedia, which is going to be the first thing I pick up right here. And then right to your left is going to be another book.
Leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
But also make sure there's going to be a bunch of coins in the hallway and stuff like the golden elixir and royal jelly. So you want to go through and search everywhere in the hallway. And then right up here is going to be the second part. This is going to rules for decent behavior. So if you equip that, you'll get a point in etiquette. Alright, next one's important. If you choose to help George Washington after he knocks on your door, and then you go down to the small salon, if you confronted Peru and you help Elizabeth Adams, it'll give you access to the area, that small salon area. There you can find the second page of the encyclopedia. But you have to confront Peru and win that confrontation. If you chose to chase down the vision in your dreams, I recommend first go into Peru's room. You can always come back. You're going to have a chance to come back into Napoleon's room later. So you do have the option to trick this servant to leave and go through Napoleon's room, but don't do that. You just saw Peru leaving, so you know he's not in his room. You go in through here first, and then you can get a book on questioning. Then when you're done with Peru, don't use his window to get through the balcony to Napoleon's room. You're going to come back through the hallway and go into Emily's room, and there's going to be another book or manuscript, and then you could use her room to get on the balcony and spy on Napoleon from there. So his book's going to be up here and to the left, right on the bookcase. I'm saying book. They call them manuscripts, so it's just interchangeable. So you get one skill point in questioning if you pick that.
Notes intended for the police lieutenant of Paris. It's a list of people.
So after this, you're going to go into Emily's room. It's going to give you the option to ogle her or oogle her. Don't stare at her. And also, it's going to give you the option to pick up a paper origami. Don't do that, because when you come back through, she's going to confront you. And if you did those two things, it's going to be hard to be successful. Alright, so here's Emily's room. So just go right up here to the left. There's going to be a book on the French language, which will give you a skill point in linguistics.
The artistry of the French language in all its splendor. Whoever masters French commands the world. At least une partie of.
So the next mission is going to be wines and cannons. When you wake up, you're going to have to search your room for clues. You're going to find a book on the bookshelf, and then you have to figure out that your mom wrote it in lemon juice. You could either use the vigilance skill to figure that out, or you could go out onto the balcony, and there's going to be a lemon tree. And when you click on the tree, it's going to let you know. After you find out that, you pick up the candlestick near your bed, and then you could read her writing. Make sure you definitely don't use the ash from the fireplace, because that ruins the message, and I don't think you get the manuscript if you use that either. This is another one like the encyclopedia where you only get a page, so you're going to need multiple pages to get the full book here.
If you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Dusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
After you figure that out, you'll get interrupted and then called down to dinner. But before you do, head over to Napoleon's room, and like I said, you can come in here. You can pick his lock, and now you have full access to the room. And then right to the left, you can pick up the prince, and then you can get a skill point in manipulation.
The Prince by Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy.
After you go to Napoleon's room, head out in the hallway, and then you can go down to Elizabeth Adams' room, which is going to be open, and you can find another book there. Alright, here's our room. This is the messy room with the pentagram. Right here in this little tub of books, you pick it up. And it also reveals one of her immunities is psychology. So when you talk to her, don't use this psychology option.
June 11th.
So after this, you go down to dinner. After dinner, or during dinner, Napoleon's going to grab you up and then talk to you. And it's going to lead to a confrontation. If you're successful, he'll give you a book on the French Revolution.
I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France.
Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Alright, next after you talk to Napoleon, you're going to go into the last mission called Gorgon. Before you head out to the Portrait Gallery, go over here to the fireplace on to the left, and then pick up the discourse on the method.
This book changed the way I looked at the world.
And that's going to give you a skill point in logic if you use it. After you get this, head down the hallway. After you talk to the priest, go through the door. You're going to go into the library. And then in the library, you can find the last page of the encyclopedia. So now you have all 3 pages. I don't have it here. I did it in a different order. Then you could finally equip that encyclopedia and get 3 skill points in 3 different skills. After you go through the library and you go into the portrait gallery and you do the Medusa puzzle, it's going to lead you into the trophy room. You're going to be with Emily. There's going to be 2 books in there by Mortimer. One's going to be an art book, and another one's going to be a page of a book on politics.
Hey, Mortimer is the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
Like I said, you can't get them all in one playthrough, so hopefully we can go back into the areas that we missed, like the small salon, or into Peru's room and Emily's room on future episodes. Yep, so here's the last one.
Looks like a pamphlet on different political
It's handwritten notes by Lord Mortimer.
Himself.
I believe it gives you a skill point in politics. Let me see. Alright, yeah, so it's multiple, so you have to pick up a bunch of pages for it. And that's it. If you guys have any questions or if I missed anything, let me know in the comments. I'll see you later. Bye.